Hi everyone, it's me, Jordan Long here, and today I'm going to talk about what you can get away with on PBS, which you can't get away with if you're on some other folk work. Now you might think to yourself that PBS is more strict about shit, but that would be yes and no. You know, let's look at Miss Fisher's Slaying Unknowns, which PBS was lucky enough to get the rights to. And here is the things that PBS let Phryne Fisher get away with. Phryne? I guess it's Phryne. Yeah, Phryne. 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 Well, shooting, fighting, lovemaking, as long as it was only hugging and kissing and clothes were on. Then they let her get away with it. So, yeah. But don't offshoot that to how other ones would handle it, because they wouldn't handle it that well. Netflix would say, Jordan, you can't do that. Well, I thought that you would give me more freedom. Yeah, but we got oversights you gotta follow. That's so funny, because everybody talks about you folks being unclean, uncut, you know, but it looks like you're not. Yeah, we got a lightness we have to keep here, you know? You can't let you go around doing shit like that. Well, guess what, Jordan said. I own my business, so you can't tell me what to do. I got a lawful deal says I can. Oh, who cares about that lawful deal? If I shit on it or cut it in half, it's the same shit at the end of the day. And I hardly doubt that you're going to back up every one of your things. So they start doing the following things to fuck with you. And here's how they do it. First they come down and say, you know you can't do that, Jordan. Why? I'm not going to write off in any of your sagas. Well, that's great with me. I'm just going to fill them and do them anyway, my tales, even if you're not going to greenlight any of them. What the fuck? You gotta follow oversights around here. You're running off the streamers. That's not my mistake if they can't handle buying time on my show. That's their buy, not mine. That's it, we had enough. We're gonna cut you loose. That's alright. Because I can put it on my own website, so losing you isn't a big deal. Yeah, that's what happens when I end up buying the rights to Miss Fisher Slaying Unknowns. Everything was great for at least the fourth and fifth. By the seventh following, that's when Netflix started to misbehave. That's when they started telling me what I could and could not, and made me think that they thought they owned my business when they did not. But having my own website was something I could jump over to, so losing Netflix wasn't a big deal. You know, and it pissed them off knowing that I wasn't worried about losing their deal. But since I could go right to I had my own website, or I could put it on there, losing them wasn't a big deal. A folkwork only behaves as if they hold all the sheets. If you don't have any other folkwork to go to, then you're going to cave in and you're going to listen to all their dumb oversights. But if you have a folkwork to fall back on, or a website to fall back on, then losing their deal isn't a big deal. You know, they're more of a lean over for shit than you would think. And you'd say, well, why didn't you not get a deal with PBS again? I don't know, because Netflix outbeat PBS and says, we want that show, and Jordan will let you do more shit than PBS will let you do. Yeah, And from at least following 4 up to about following 6, it was true. By following 7, they started fucking with my business. Alright, that's it. I'll see you all later.